Take heart. The pain that you feel is not in your future. It's from the past. One of the most challenging paradoxes that we face in non-dual therapy is that in order to move into a healing process, a process of greater freedom from suffering, we need to suffer. This is a very hard sell. In order to be free from pain, you need to feel pain. And it leads to crazy situations where we hear voices that say, I felt my pain for 3 whole seconds, and it hasn't gone away yet. And it really doesn't work like that. It's not that we're some kind of junked up sadomasochists that love people to go into pain. Suffer, 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 and then you will be free. We're not like that. It's that when there is a conflict with a pain, which is anyway here, anyway closing down the systems all the way through from the mental close down to the close down of expression, the close down of the heart, the close down of connection with other human beings, the close down of warmth, the close down of physical authenticity. When there is a pain like this, our conflict with the pain, the very energetic stuff which creates that close down, is making the suffering 10 million, billion, trillion, zillion times worse. So let's look at this suffering in the main gateway to the joy of being, the joy of true nature, which is the heart. So most of us have patches of depression in the heart, patches where we feel nothing. And around that, sizzling, stirring areas of pain, frustration. And our mind knows not to go there. We know that if we let our consciousness sink into the heart, what could come forward is a torrent of grief, a hemorrhage of emotional pain. And unlike physical pain, it's not just hemorrhage, 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 and then you're dead. This is hemorrhage and repeat hemorrhage and repeat hemorrhage. It's a circulation of suffering and outpouring of pain from a timeless dimension where it feels there is no release. It's not easy. So why should we take heart? Why should we own the freedom and authenticity of our own heart when it seems that all that's here is pain? So I woke up this morning with these lines. Take heart. The pain that you're feeling is in the past. It's not in the future. And suddenly it was there with a clarity. I saw flowers opening. Each movement of the flower, each ache of the opening petal, each little moment of horror as the buds are exposed to the sharpness of the sunlight. Each movement, a creation of the movement that was before, that was before, that was before, all the way back to the seed inside the ground that feared the cracking of its own shell. Here in the heart, this pain that you're feeling, it's not about later. It's not about tomorrow. The future is an open field of now. It's alive with infinite possibility. This pain that's here being felt is an after effect of an after effect of an after effect. Once, a long time ago, somebody was shocked. Somebody was hurt. Somebody lost somebody. And this hurt like hell. And there was this fresh, agonizing grief. And that's the most natural thing in the world. to feel the pain of an open heart. It's a little bit like when you open your eyes first thing in the morning as a baby and the light stings your eyes because the light is so vulgar, so bright, it's almost impossible to see. So it is with the heart of a child. And this pain was there, and in naturalness, the horror would be there. And it would, by itself, heal, moving back again to a place of love, appreciation, reconnection, acceptance. But what happened in real time is the horror came forward, the pain came forward, and for a billion good reasons, it was not allowed to be there. The reasons being survival, not wanting the other one to feel guilty, not wanting to risk making things worse. So the pain came forward, and then what happened was a freezing of the pain, a freezing of the energy of the heart, a freezing of the love, the part of true nature which was in pain, a freezing of the innocence that was in pain, a freezing of the freedom that came into pain, a freezing of the trust that came into pain. And then, because the heart is in another timeless dimension, the body moves on living its life, and all the time there is this freeze situation in the heart. And when the heart begins to open, like when we're asleep, this pain starts to dribble off, to melt off, and it feels impossible. So we freeze it again as soon as we can. We distract, we refract. So the pain happened in the past. All it needs is to be allowed in its potent liquid beauty, to move in its authenticity, to be a testament to the feeling capacity of the heart. The heart can feel pain. That's how we know we've got a heart. So this original pain was in the past, encapsulated in a prohibition, a freeze, a threat, a refusal to feel it, an inability to feel it, the impossibility to feel it. All of these are feelings too. As if feeling it would have an effect on the future, as if it would damn the future, as if we will all go down. If we start crying, we will never stop. So the pain comes forward, and together with it comes the sense of impossibility, the pointlessness, the senselessness, the danger, as associated feelings. And we close down. We close down as if feeling this feeling would be a tragedy in our future. It will bring all the bad stuff. And what that means is a whole dimension of depth of the heart is never allowed again to come to life until some voice comes to you early in the morning and says, don't be afraid. Let yourself feel this pain. It doesn't belong to the future, it belongs to the past. And a realization comes that in this present moment, and the present moment which will follow, and the present moment which will follow, and the whole present moment of the future is this healing resource of infinite possibility. A resource of infinite possibility, the open field of the present moment stretching into the bright light of the future. This field of open possibility is here to be resourced in allowing this pain to be felt as a living, miraculous testimony of our shared humanity, of what has been, of allowing this healing to happen at the core. And healing at the core doesn't mean making the pain go away, blaming it on the other, discarding it into the emptiness, feeling it until it's gone. No, no, no. Healing means wholeness, which means being able to bear the unbearable. being able to hold and honor and even expand this sensory experience of pain, because the future is an open field of infinite possibility. So the open heart in me greets the open heart in you. Take heart.